All right, so my opinion on the wall. I'm gonna make this one quick, fast, to the point. I'm gonna go watch my TV show and get some Netflix in. So my opinion about the wall. All right, one, I think that majority of the people talking so much junk about the wall when it comes to government officials, whether it's senators or congressmen, that kind of thing. I think honestly, so much of them talking so much junk are partly the problem on why we're here, why we are to this point of even needing a wall. Our people that we were elected for the last 20 and 30 years that we've had in Congress, senators, congressmen, governors, mayors, I mean, all the way up and down the line, the people that we have elected for the last 20 and 30 years have all skimmed off the top. They have all taken and profited from their jobs and from their positions. Some of them were lifetime appointees, that kind of thing, judges in lifetime appointee positions. Some of them congressmen that have served for 30 and 40 years, made ridiculous incomes in their lifetime being senators and congressmen. So, excuse me. I just like to say I think that all those people, a majority of all those people talking all that junk, are the reason and why we're at the juncture where we're at, and why this has become such a big problem. And then now all of a sudden everybody has so much to say about this wall. So let me just say this: 20 and 30 years ago, because I'm 39. I turned 39 last year, November 11th, 1979. That's when I was born. I'm 39. I feel like I have the right to say it. I'm a born here, raised here American. So I'm an American citizen through and through. I have the right to say what I want to say. Our constitutional rights give us that right, and thank God for that, and for so many people that have fought for those rights. So, but it's my right to say it's freedom of speech. I disagree with all these people talking all that junk about the wall, because again, 30 years ago, 20, 30 years ago, when we put a lot of these people in position to help make this country a better place, to help make the right decisions, to help lead us in the right direction, they didn't. And they profited. They skimmed off the top. They pocketed money left and right and forgot about the cities, states, and places that they came from, the counties they came from. They didn't give back. They always talked a good game, and they profited. And they drive these ridiculously expensive cars and drive and sit in these ridiculously expensive homes, and their bills are ridiculous compared to the average person. For real. So I fault them for that a good bit, for having us even at this point where we need a wall. If we would have had some kind of serious immigration laws in place 20 years ago, 30 years ago, we would have vetted people coming. We would have had them paying to become legal citizens, and that money would have been going where it was supposed to. Then we wouldn't have this issue. If we would have done something then about all these people coming over in massive numbers illegally, and yes, a good percentage of them. I don't know statistics and facts and all that, but I do know a good bit of them were criminals too. Child molesters, drug dealers, cartel members. We know this. This is not over exaggerated. This is not a lie. For 20, 30 years, we've let them come over here freely. And for 20 and 30 years, we know too, the common American working man, we've worked next to these people. We've seen them send their money home for 20 and 30 years. Going to Western Union, sending it home. Now, have we made it harder for real for them to do that? Yes, we have. But have they done it for real for a good 20 something years? Yes, they have. They've came here, they've worked hard, no doubt. They've made their money and they sent it home. And lots of them were here illegally. And then they went back home and they got more people. I mean, come on, the conversation is endless. I am not racist by any means. I'm not a bigot by any means. But I'm telling you, the people that we have put in power, put in position to run this country, have ran it into the ground. And now everybody wants to blame Trump. So I'm completely with them. Build the wall. I'm talking about build it so high you can't see over it, for all I care. And is it funny? It is, because even though it's not, it's funny because, yes, they have proven time and time again, watch some videos, watch the news, that no matter with the wall or not, they're expert what? Construction workers. They're experts at digging and tunneling. So while you're building the wall, they're digging underneath it. And they've ran, let's go to the drug topic, millions and millions of pounds of drugs across those borders. What, in the last 20 years? Again, the people we put into power, we elect to trust you to make this a better country, a fair country. They don't do it. And they profit majorly, and have ever since Reagan. When I was a baby, I was being born, Reagan was president. I met him personally. I have paperwork here in my my adopted mother, she would tell you she met him 1986 Grand American Family Award celebration. Me, my older adopted brother, my older adopted sister, and my younger adopted sister. We were all knights and were adopted into a family called the Vandermeers. In any case, I met the president, Ronald Reagan, then 5 years old or so, but I met him and Nancy Reagan. So did my adopted mother and my dad, Jos Vandermeer, and a lot of my other brothers and sisters. In any case, he was the president when I was born, and he had all kind of scandals too, right? You know, the Iran Contra thing. We had the war on drugs, which still, this is what, 2019. We're still fighting this war on drugs supposedly. So it's a joke. You know, as my girlfriend says, it's a joke. We know this. They have profited billions and billions of dollars of stealing from these South American countries. Their drugs, man, stole them at the border, confiscated it. Now they claim all these times on these busts that they're worth $2 million, $5 billion in street value, two biggest busts, $2 trillion in Florida. So how is it that this country is broke with all that money that you seize, with all those drugs that you seize? Do you wholesale them back to them? What are we doing here? You know, but we shouldn't be broke. And the wall should have been built, or we should have had better immigration laws, you know. And then the money that you've made off these drug seizures and whatnot, you're not trying to tell me that you can't afford to build that wall. Talking about Mexico is going to pay for it. That's a joke, you know. But I'm not here to go into all my different opinions on Trump. I'm just here to and somewhat support the man in the sense that, look, man, we elected him as president, even if you didn't elect him, you know. And another time, age, and date, you talking junk about Trump the way that you were, you'd be executed. For real, that's treason. I'm serious. That's treason against your president. That's treason against your commander in chief. Yet people do it freely because we have the freedom of speech. And I can't stand those people. I can't, because they will talk so much junk, but yet they are the root cause of the problem. They are the root cause of ignorance and bigotry. For real, they're the reason we need that wall as security. You know what I'm saying? And the people that talk so much junk about it, if they don't like it, they should leave and get on the other side of the wall. You know what I'm saying? Leave. You know what I'm saying? You know, you feel so strongly about it. Go to these people that you are letting come into our country and tear it up from the ground up. That are helping make it unsafe. You know. So I have a million different opinions on immigration. I've worked with them. I've seen the messed up ways that they come and get these guys and snatch them up, good family men, and take them home and threaten them with deportation, then bribe them and blackmail them before they get on the plane, before they deport them, rob them of their hard-earned money and steal from the kids, and some of them still end up getting sent back, you know, overseas. I think that is messed up. That is morally wrong. You know, just as morally wrong as it is for you to come into this country knowing you're a criminal and steal from us and cause us to pay for you to have children here, you know, and raise them and educate them. You know, it's a messed up situation all the way around. But the topic is the wall, and I'm not so much opposed against the wall. I know a lot of people are, and they want to throw more issues in and whatnot, and they're the least moral, least moral people there are. So, you know, and again, the other half, the other people that are talking so much junk about this wall or opposed against it, whatnot, are the problem. They're the root problem on why we need a wall. You know, we wouldn't need one if they would have done their job 20 years ago. So that's my opinion in the matter. I am very sorry, and I am, as a Christian, I'm praying for the people that are in migration, leaving these South American countries, because for years and years and decades, you know, they've been ran over, and their system is political system is messed up because of America's involvement too, you know what I'm saying? Or because of these crime lords and America's involvement in helping put people in power in those countries that do their people like that. You know, so we're involved in more than one way. You know, we've been involved in more than one way in everybody's affairs, you know, for who knows how long, you know, for the last 50 to 100 years. So we need to worry about us. That's my opinion. As American people, we need to worry about us right now. We need to put that wall up, strengthen our own security system, build and implement jobs and promote jobs here inside this country. And other than Israel, I'm serious. Pretty much leave people the way they are and where they're at. You know, we can pray for them. God can do more for them than we can, and that's the truth. We've shown that. We've made it worse in more ways than we can count. So that's my opinion on the wall. I think we should build it. I think everybody should stop talking so much junk about Trump, you know, that kind of thing. If they did their job, we wouldn't be in this situation. We wouldn't be needing a wall now. So anyway, I'm open for conversation and debate on that one. Leave your comments if you feel like it. I respect each and everybody's opinion on the matter. So just be adults about it. Anyway, God bless you all. I hope you have a great evening.